so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, welcome to another Live Wire Sports, another edition of Live Wire Sports Media. So, since the Unrivaled League has started, and before it started, a lot of us had a lot of concerns about how the league will perform, how the league will be getting viewed, who will participate in the league. And we've seen that during the time that announcement of players, the Unrivaled League has been struggling to get players. And they couldn't get Caitlin Clark. They couldn't even get Asia Wilson. They barely got Sabrina Ionescu. And we can kind of starting to see the Unrivaled League kind of like on life support at this moment. And the thing about it is that because they don't really have star players. Yeah, you got Angel Reese in there. Yeah, you got Nafisa Carter in there. And as sweet as and quiet as Nafisa Carter is, she don't move nothing. She's really the best player in Unrivaled right now. Now, Chelsea Gray has been on the burner. You know, she's been hot for the last few weeks. But still, and people get it so twisted that they think that the way these players are performing, except for Nafisa, I'm gonna move her out of that equation because who she is in Unrivaled is who she is in the W. She plays the same way. You're not gonna expect Chelsea Gray to play like she's playing in Unrivaled to carry that over and be a scoring machine in the W. This is where a lot of people get facts and feelings mixed up, as Rudy would say, as I would say, facts and stats. Because the fact of the matter is, Chelsea Gray's never been that person. She's never been that person to score like that. Yeah, she has to score like that in Unrivaled because look at her teammates. You got Khalil Copper that's out, injured. You got Angel Reese. Yeah, she put up a 20-20. Okay, nice. You think she's going to do that in the W? Nah. Unless they allow her to continue to, stat pad like she did half the season last year, to be in the Rookie of the Year race. And then finally, Caitlin Clark had to put that to bed in the second half. But to me, the best player on the Chicago Sky is Camila Cardozo. If truth to be told, Camila Cardozo is balling out over there in overseas right now. She's the best player on the Sky. She is the best player on the Sky. But she takes a back seat to Angel Reese. But nevertheless, back to Unrivaled. We had a Marina Mabry sighting last night in Unrivaled. And the first thing she does, she fouls Skylar Diggins in the face. Then she whines and complains to the ref. Another dirty player. I just illustrated this yesterday in my video about Marina Mabry and Dejanay Carrington about dirty play. This is what Marina Mabry does. And this is why she can't get traded. Because she thinks she can move around and do whatever she wants to do. I'm kind of glad the Connecticut Sun halted her in that until when they decide that they want to let her go. Then you see Brittany, Bob Griner, whoever you want to call her, him, her, whatever, got a dunk in the game. Whoop-de-doo. It seemed like they're trying so hard to do little things to hype up the excitement for their. In the empty crowd last night, you hear them chanting for Angel Reese's name. Angel Reese. And it was so, it's not even, oh my God, I have to laugh at this. It's not even a stadium full where you can hear it echo strong and soundly like on a Richter scale. It was just so bland and everything. Then Angel Reese elbows turn around and elbows Kayla McBride in the face, and then look down at her and see. This is the thing that people don't understand. It's okay for Angel Reese to taunt and do little malicious things, but as soon as somebody does something to her, oh, they're a dirty player. Now we already know what Alyssa Thomas put her on her ass last year in the W. Alyssa Thomas ain't gonna play too hard in Unrivaled, knowing that she got a full season coming back. But you best believe, Alyssa Thomas got that in her membrane, because she knows when she plays Chicago Sky this year, when Phoenix and Chicago Sky plays, you best believe Alyssa Thomas is going to get her lick back. Watch what I tell you. Just watch all that stuff that Angel Reese doing in Unrivaled, talking about Sabrina Ionescu can't guard, but Sabrina Ionescu is a WNBA champion. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing. Then you sitting here taunting players because you having a little okay run, few games run. You didn't show up over the weekend, but now you show up last night and you want to act like you doing something. So my thing is this here is that, man, I don't get hyped for none of this, and I'm glad. I was gonna cover the Unrivaled League, but I watched games here and there because the Fever players playing. When Katie Lou was on there, I was watching her. I watched Lexi Hall and I watched Aaliyah Boston. They're the ones I just watch. I watch other players. I like Nafisha Carter. She's probably one of the other few players I like. I like Sabrina Ionescu too. But at the same time, at the end of the day, don't get it twisted and think this league is something special. It is not. They playing better in AU, Athletes Unlimited, than they playing in Unrivaled. You got the Jones girl that got hurt for the Chicago Sky. She has a good game. Isabel Harrison had a good game. Sydney Colson, new signee, having a decent game. Even Amber Carks was down there watching her play not a couple of days ago. But the main issue with the Unrivaled League is that they can't keep people healthy. They are such on a life support system that I wonder what the second season may come. Because I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be clear honest with y'all right now. Caitlin Clark is never going to play in this league. For people to think that Caitlin Clark is going to grace her presence in this league to save this league from flatlining, guess what? Don't look for it. Caitlin Clark got better things to do in her off season than sit here and play in some 3-on-3. You had to give Sabrina Ionescu $1 million just to play in the league. And guess what Sabrina Ionescu did? She ended up taking time off to go to Paris to promote the NBA. And now recently she just decided to say, hey, nah, I'm good because I'm out for the rest of the season. I ain't got no play now. I mean, she plays on the Phantom, so therefore their team ain't gonna make the playoffs. So why not just say, hey, I'm out, y'all got the rest of this. Then Lainey Hamilton just came into the league a couple weeks ago. She's out for the rest of the season. I mean, it's like a mass unit out there in Unrivaled right now. A mass unit. And these people sitting here, check this out. Megan Hall was put up there on X yesterday. Several Unrivaled updates. Sabrina Ionescu will not participate in any remaining games due to her prior commitments, which they knew that in her contract when they signed her that she was not going to participate. Nas Hillerman has been signed to as a relief player contract. Wow. Natasha Heineman will be reassigned to the for the Phantom BC ahead of the tonight's matchup against the Lunar Owls. But Nigel Laney Hamilton will be out for the remainder of the season due to injury. And then you ain't see Kate Martin or Khalil Copper. They both are expected to be on the bench during the upcoming games, and they continue to rehab for injuries. They are expected to return towards the end of the season. So, you gonna tell me y'all signed 30 players to the league, but you didn't have at least 12 players on reserve for backup purposes? That would have been smart. That would have been smart. But you was rushing out here so fast to try to get all these players to play in Unrivaled, but then again, you end up looking foolish in the end because you don't have no bodies out there. You don't have no bodies. You don't even have enough bodies to continue. You have 6 players on each team, and you don't even have a full roster to play or good rotation roster to play. No wonder the Rose is pretty much second place because half of the other teams are hurt. If they wasn't hurt, look, Arike Umawale for the vinyl, she hurt. Marina Mabry just started last night. She been out for the whole season with a calf injury, but she was out here cooking on TikTok, dancing and doing stupid stuff. But you can't even get your behind out there to play. And then when you get out there to play, you trying to knock somebody's head off. Man, look, me personally, I'm just glad I ain't waste my time really doing a lot of coverage of this game. Like I said, my main concern is Aaliyah Boston and Lexi Hall. And I'm glad the season about over for them. They could all get back to the fever and stop training camp where I could really cover this team the way I need to. Because this stuff on TV is a waste, man. It's a waste. And like I said in the beginning, the Unrivaled League is unraveling, and right now it is on life support. They're going to have to come up with something better for season 2 for this league to assist after this CBA, because right now it's not looking good. Being honest, they're never going to get Asia Wilson there. I mean, I will be surprised that Asia Wilson plays, but Asia Wilson likes to spend her off season alone. She's not going to be trying to run up and down a 3-on-3 court and possibly get injured. I mean, come on now. We all was concerned about Caitlin Clark being injured in this league. And now you see it. Injuries at a high. And people sit here and say, well, injuries happen all over the place. Yeah, it does. But when you have a star player, your number one star player, why risk her injury just for the sake because you want to see her play basketball? Get out of here with that nonsense. But, man, nonetheless, I want to commend Sabrina Ionescu, man. Like, quiet as kept. The girl don't get a lot of praise because she played behind Brianna, Broken Bones Stewart, you know what I'm saying? And Sabrina Ionescu out here making moves. She making major play. The stuff that she's doing, I like to see. That's what I like to see. I like to see that kind of growth. You know, not the negativity, not the foolery, you know what I'm saying? Not the attention-seeking drama that goes on with the WNBA. I love to see what Sabrina Ionescu doing. Sabrina Ionescu right out here is making boss moves. See, her and Caitlin Clark, they out here doing big business moves. Not some little endorsement with McDonald's, cereal boxes. Oh, yeah, them endorsements was cool. They fine. But when you when you partner up with a soccer team, you get a soccer team in your area and you a brand of that, that's major moves, baby. Oh, that sounds like Lloyd. I like that. So, I mean, the thing about it is, man, you got to brand yourself. If you're a star player, you have to brand yourself. I'm gonna take you on this first little thing with Sabrina Ionescu real quick. Nick DePaula on X said Sabrina Ionescu is hosting her first night Asian tour in March as continued investment in women's basketball ramps up and her signature shoe business grows globally. Now, to me personally, Sabrina Sabrina Ionescu, until Caitlin Clark's shoes come out, Sabrina Ionescu has one of the best shoes out there for the women's brand for the W. Ages just came out, but you ain't even hear nothing about it right now. Like I told y'all, those man, they rushed her out there just to appease her, just to keep her quiet, just to keep her at bay. She's like a spoiled child. So when you go to the grocery store, you have seen some of these parents in the grocery store with their child and they hooping and hollering and seeking attention, and what they do, they just pull something off the shelf to give it to them just to hush. That's Nike. That's what Nike did for AJ Wilson. Like, okay, you know what? We gave you a extension. Dang, you still crying? You still crying? What Caitlin Clark said last night? Stop crying. You know, so they gave push a little shoe deal out. Now you got your little shoe deal out. Now run along, run in the corner, go and play in your little crib, your little sandbox, go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. That's what Nike did. They focus on Sabrina. Because guess what? When Caitlin's shoes come out, I guarantee you Caitlin's going to do the global thing too. They already know who she is overseas. It's just to get her overseas to promote her brand too. Nike need to be promoting Caitlin Clark's brand. They need to be all in on Caitlin Clark, just the way they are with Sabrina Ionescu. And like I said, I'm not taking nothing to Sabrina because I like Sabrina Ionescu. You know what I'm saying? She's quiet. She handles her business. She doesn't make waves. She does her thing and keep it pushing. That's how everybody need to handle their business, like how Caitlin Clark and how Sabrina Ionescu does. Handle your business under the radar. Do what you do. You ain't got to be outspoken all the time because you feel slighted or something. Hey, we all have felt slighted some form of time in our life. But guess what? We pick ourselves up and we keep pushing on. That's what it's about. We ain't got to sit here always whining and crying and moan about stuff all the time. It just don't happen. But I mean, like Sabrina Ionescu is building her brand overseas. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Who knows? Sabrina Ionescu might lead the game early. She might lead the W early. You know what I'm saying? She is up there a little bit, you know, and she's making her mark out, you know, for future outside of basketball. She's not looking just to play basketball. She's looking for longevity. That's what it's about. Understanding the long game. Everybody thinking the short game because you're getting all of this and this and that, all these little flashy little toys. That's what all the Angel Reese fans does. She get these little flashy toys. She not do all of this stuff, and guess what? They stop flipping out. Oh, she doing this. She doing this. Like in Unrivaled, every little thing that she does, they act like it's going to translate into the W. I hope it do for her sake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hope it does. She has played well. I mean, I give her credit where credit due. She has played okay. But like I said, Sabrina Ionescu out here doing big boss woman things right now. And right now here it says that she loyal to the soul, Bay Football Club said they are excited to welcome the 2024 WNBA champ, gold medalist, three-time WNBA All-Star, and the Bay's own Sabrina Ionescu to the family as an investor and commercial advisor. See, that's, you know, and you notice Caitlin Clark was trying to help bring a team, I think, to Ohio or Indiana this summer. And if she had land she would have been a part owner or investor into that company. Eventually, Caitlin Clark is going to be in the soccer. She's going to, you know, we all know Caitlin Clark played in there. But the thing about it is Sabrina Ionescu is out here making moves, man. And just to let y'all know, I'm going to show you a little clip of it real quick.
I'm so excited to be a part of Bay FC and can't wait to get this season started with all of you. Being from the Bay Area, understanding how big sports were and how they shaped my life and wanting to become a professional basketball player. Growing up, obviously the Bay supports all athletes and everyone wanting to go out there and achieve their dreams, and I was that young girl that wanted to grow up and be an athlete and was able to do so because of the resources I had in the Bay Area. being able to partner with BAFC and just be there to be able to support a lot of these athletes and kind of bring in those resources that I have, especially just growing up in this area and understanding how important it is to be able to tap into those resources and hopefully can just be that soundboard for them.
I mean, that's great to see what Sabrina Ionescu is doing right now, man. And like I said, hats off to her and, you know, all her business endeavors. And she deserves it. And she doesn't need to really, to me, honestly, that $1 million that she got from her Unrivaled, she put it in good use. She put it in good use. You know what I'm saying? And she's just like, hey, you know what? I gave y'all enough time. I gave y'all everything I can. I'm done, you know, for the rest of the season. I got other business. I got to get ready for the season. You got to understand, she just has wrist surgery that she hurt her wrist in the playoffs. And she just had wrist surgery. And now, you know, she had to recover just to come back and play a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in Unrivaled, just to give them a little support, you know what I'm saying. And I guess they figure, oh, well, we got her, you know. And like I said, they couldn't get Asia and they couldn't get Caitlin. So they had to get Sabrina, but Sabrina already had other commitments. And so Unrivaled had to honor that. You know what I'm saying? They had to honor that. And they had to pay her. You had to pay Sabrina Ionescu. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is, man. Like I said, the Unrivaled League is really, like I said, they on life support right now. And they just, with Lainey Hamilton, well, she only played, 2 weeks? She only been there 2 weeks, and she out already? Man. And then now they getting, what's the that football movie with Keanu Reeves and them, The Replacements? That's what this is. The Replacements. The Replacement League. That's what it is. Because to me personally, if you sign 30 plus player to the Unrivaled, then you should have had 12 reserves on hand, on standby. Say, hey, we're going to pick y'all for reserves. Just be on standby. If somebody gets injured, y'all can come and fill it. Y'all was moving one player from team to team because somebody got injured. It's not a way to look. Not a good look, man. Not a good look. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Until the next episode, Live Wire Sports. I'm out.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live Wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.